Hey, how's it going, guys? My name, of course, is Joshie, and if you watch the intro, you guys, of course, know that by now. Guess what gun we have today? The SC-2010. You guys aren't too excited? Well, by the end of this video, you guys should be pretty excited. It's about the only gun I have in gold, meaning because the first two prestiges, that's all I use. I use this gun, I was like, this is the gun for me. Third prestige, I was like, this is not the gun for me. I am sick and tired of this gun. But anyway, it's a nice gun. I like it. It's a little bit of difficult gun to play with. I'll show you why in a minute. But it's good, nevertheless. So let's jump straight into it. The minimum damage you're ever going to be dealing is 20, and the maximum is 35. Now 35 is pretty low. It's alright. It's about average, about just above average, I would say. Yeah, just above or about on the marker of average. And then obviously the damage starts to drop off at 22.7 meters, and then it will hit the 20 points of damage at 43.18 meters. And so it drops off quite quick, and it's not got any good range. I mean, it only has a 43.8. It starts to drop off at 22 meters, meaning that the range is pretty poor. But you can be killing people a lot more bullets in the long range engagements for sure, so that's why I recommend taking an attachment. We'll get onto that in just a minute. The clip size is 30, and you can increase that to 45 with extended mags. The headshot multiplier is 1.5 times. Again, that's what I find is average for assault rifles. It's nice. The firing rate is 750 RPM, which is a nice speed. It's a constant speed. It's going to be hitting out those damaging bullets at a good speed is what you want. The recoil, the main recoil you're going to be having from this gun is the up, left, and right recoil. And the up is 40 recoil, the left and right are both 45 recoil. So there is a tad bit of recoil. It's not as obviously crazy as some guns that you can get, the submachine guns, some assault rifles, but we'll get onto that in just a minute. The squad points, here's another nice thing. It doesn't cost you any squad points because you unlock this gun by default. Yes, it's default. You won't be having to get to a certain level to unlock this gun on your first prestige, or you won't be having to spend out some of those extra valuable squad points, even though you get millions of them throughout multiplayer. You could probably unlock every gun thousands of times by the time you hit second prestige. Crazy. But it is unlocked by default, so you won't need to do that. Some recommended attachments. Muzzle brake. As I've said, the range drops off really quick, and it's not a great damage at that sort of range. So you want to keep it as high as possible for as long as possible. Which those two combined are good. Foregrip. Now you don't need to take foregrip. I need to stress this bit really, really badly because you don't need to take foregrip. It is controllable without foregrip, but I just have a thing about foregrip. I find that if I can be shooting in a straight line with little recoil as possible, yes, there is a little bit, and maybe sometimes you will not be able to control the recoil. That's why I do take foregrip. So in every situation, I'm prepared to attack the enemy. Armor piercing ammo. If the enemy is behind cover, I'm going to be increasing that 35 points of damage to a good points of damage to hit them, and it also increases the baseline of damage, I believe anyway, to a higher, which is good. It's what we want. Some recommended perks. I'm going to hit it straight off with Stalker. Stalker is going to allow you to move around while aim down quickly, meaning you're going to kind of outmaneuver some people that aren't used to moving engagements. Agility, you're going to be rocking around the map like a missile. You're going to be a Trinity rocket in itself, and you're going to be smashing the enemies to pieces. Those two are basic. I take that with every assault rifle if you haven't noticed by now. I also take focus. Focus when I'm doing the long range engagements and they shoot at me first. I don't want to be my screen to go red or me go off center so I lose the gunfight. I want to be able to stay on the enemy, be able to smack them and smack them hard. Ready up is the final perk I'm going to talk about. Ready up just allows you to get your weapon ready fast after sprinting, which means you won't get surprise attack as much. But if they do run around the corner, then obviously you're going to get surprise attack. But it just reduces the attack of you getting surprise attack, which is what you want. The reload time is 3.3 seconds empty, which again is, it's alright, I guess. And then 2.8 seconds loaded. Now that's good, but it can be improved, as you know, with cancel reload. Cancel reload will bring that 3.3 seconds of empty down to about, I'd say about 2.9 seconds, 2.8 seconds empty with the cancel reload, and it will bring that 2.8 seconds loaded to about 2.5, 2.4. So I say about 2.5 seconds loaded. And that's good, and you can increase that much more with sleight of hand if you really wanted to. I don't feel the need to with assault rifles, because mostly when you kill someone, you just reload. It's just basic. That's that really. The iron sights are usable for me. The only trouble I had was where the recoil was a little bit everywhere. You know, there wasn't too much recoil, but then you wanted to do a lot of damage. If the target was moving, it's going to be a little hard to keep up with them and keep doing the same good accuracy of damage while they're moving. So the iron sights, what I found was if you doing long range engagements with the iron sights, shoot in burst, guys, it's going to work 110%. The ADS, or the aim down sight in and out, are both 0.3 seconds. Again, that's basic with every assault rifle. You can improve that with quick draw, and you're going to be loving your life. But I don't use quick draw, not with assault rifles anyway. The penetration is medium. Again, I think that's pretty much with every assault rifle. It's going to be medium. That's why I took armor piercing. Well, that is one of the reasons anyway I took armor piercing, because it's so damn cool to be hitting those enemies through the walls and killing them normally as if they were in the open. You want to take some cover? No problem. Then you just pull out some armor piercing bullets. You're going to be seeing the creator soon. And that's that really, guys. I really like this weapon. As I said, it's difficult to play, to say the least, because it doesn't have a good range. So you have to play it like an assault SMG, but then use the assault rifle characteristics, if that if that makes sense. So of course you're gonna not want to get up too close, because you are using an assault rifle, and that's not where they shine for sure. You're just gonna want to make sure that you don't back away from the enemy too quickly. I mean, it can be useful. Medium range engagements is where you're gonna be wanting to attack with this gun, is what I'm trying to say. Take the muzzle brake and you equip it with the foregrip and the armor piercing. This combo, you obviously, as I forgot to say, you can switch armor piercing out with red dot sight if you're not happy with the iron sights. Again, as I say in pretty much all my videos, swap the classes out accordingly. If you don't like something that I've chose, swap it out. I'm not playing, you're playing at the end of the day. You're going to be wanting the good play experience. I'm not. And that's why I give this gun 4.5 stars out of 5. And I'm going to explain why. It would have got 5 stars, but I doubt I'll be giving any gun 5 stars, because every gun has its faults, pretty much. I felt that the gun needed more damage, for sure. 35 points of damage compared to, you know, the Maverick, 50 points of damage. You're going to get outshot by the Maverick, even if you get the first 1 or 2 bullets off on him, or her. And that's crazy. You don't want to be doing that by any means necessary. I also felt that the range was a bit sloppy, which was quite annoying to say the least, guys, because, you know, if your range is sloppy on an assault rifle, not good news. So that's why I took the muzzle brake. But obviously I do the stars on the main stats of the assault rifle, and after calculating and finding out and, you know, thinking about all the cons and pros, weighing them up, doing a bit of research, you know, this is how I bring these videos to you guys. That's the stars I come up with. I hope you enjoyed. I like the SC-2010. I hope you do. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye. You ready?